Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can create a power button that looks realistic. Firstly, I'm going to create a new document, making sure it is square size and high resolution. Then click OK. And then create a new layer. This will create a layer called layer 1. Then we need to fill this layer in black. So go to Edit, Fill, and change the contrast used to black. Click OK. Now I'm going to add a slight gradient to the background. This isn't necessary though. So go to Blend in Options, Gradient Overlay. Click on the gradient, then change the bottom right color stop to black. Then create a color stop in the middle, like so. And select a shade of gray, and then I'm going to change the angle to 120 degrees and the opacity to 45%. Then click OK. Remaining on layer 1, select ellipse tool, then change the fill color to a lighter gray and no stroke. Then holding down on the shift key, draw your ellipse shape. So it's proportionate. If it's not big or small enough, we can use the free transform tool to resize. To activate this tool, go to Edit, Free Transform. Then hold down on Shift and Alt to drag a corner to resize and click the confirmation mark once you are happy with the size. This has created the layer called ellipse. I'm going to rename this to outside as it's the outer shape of our button. Now I'm going to add some effects to the shape. Click on Blend in Options, Gradient Overlay. Here I'm not going to change anything, so I can click OK. Then I'm going to duplicate the outside layer by using Ctrl and J, which has created a new copy layer. I am renaming this layer to inside ring. Now I'm going to use free transform tool, Ctrl and T to activate. Then click on this link icon, so it will change both width and height when one is changed. I'm reducing the width to 95%, which will also change the height. Then click on the gradient overlay effect here and click on reverse and click OK. Now to duplicate the inside ring layer, press Ctrl and J, then rename the new copy layer. I'm calling mine main inside. Like the previous layer, I'm going to repeat a few steps, activating free transform tool, using Ctrl and T, then clicking the link icon and reducing the percentage to 95%, then confirmation mark. Now click on the gradient overlay, which will open the blending options window. Here deactivate the gradient overlay effect. Then double click on the main inside layer, thumbnail. This will open the color picker. Choose black and click OK. Then going back to inside ring layer, I'm going to duplicate this again. Use Ctrl and J, then renaming to inside color. Then drag the layer above the rest and activate the free transform tool. Using Ctrl and T. To repeat previous steps of resizing, click on the link icon. Reduce the width to 90% this time, so the black ring is more visible. Then click confirmation mark. Like before, click on the gradient overlay effect applied on the layer. Here I am going to change the gradient color. You may of course select whichever color you want. Then click OK. Where it says linear for the style, I'm changing this to radial. Then select stroke and change the color of stroke. I'm choosing a darker red to follow the current theme. One last effect, I'm going to add this inner shadow. Here I'm only going to change the size to about 180 pixels and then click OK. Moving on now, I want to add a power sign to my button. To do this, I need a new document, File, New, OK. Using the ellipse tool, I'm setting it to no fill, stroke color to black, and size to 25. Then pressing down on Shift, draw the ellipse shape. As power button have gaps here, I'm going to right click on the ellipse layer and click on the rasterize layer. Then using the rectangular marquee tool, I'm drawing a rectangle here. Then clearing the content by going to Edit, Clear, followed by Ctrl and D to deselect. Then select the line tool, draw a line in the gap while holding down on Shift. So this line is too thin and needs to be resized. Activate the free transform tool using Ctrl and T, then drag corners to perfect the size, and once you are happy, click the confirmation mark. Using the move tool, you may reposition the line. Then select both shape 1 and ellipse layer using Ctrl and then merge using Ctrl and E. You can now drag the shape to other canvas like this. I think shape is too big for the button, so again activate the free transform tool, Ctrl and T, and resize and reposition. Now I'm going to add a glossy effect to the icon. Firstly, I'm going to create a new layer, then rename it to gloss. Then select the elliptical marquee tool and draw the shape where you want the gloss effect. Then apply the gradient effect here and select the foreground to transparent. Then click OK. Now making sure the foreground color is white. Hold down on Shift and drag your mouse from top to bottom of the ellipse shape. Once done, press Ctrl and D to deselect. Then use the Move tool to reposition. Now, because the gradient is quite harsh, I'm going to reduce the opacity of the gloss layer to 50%. And as you can see, the ellipse shape isn't perfectly aligned with the circle button. To perfect this, I'm going to hold Ctrl and click on the thumbnail of inside color layer. This outlines the inside color layer. Now I'm going to click on add a layer mask icon, which will put the gloss layer beneath the button and it will look lovely and glossy. There you have your power button. So that's the end of the tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe.